Hello, 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 dear English learners all around the world. Welcome back to Funny and Learn English with Love. I'm Tom, your friendly English explorer.
And I'm Jack, your slightly less friendly, but much more handsome guide. No, I'm joking.
You're joking, but the audience can't even see your face.
Exactly. That's why I can claim I'm handsome. If they can't check, it's true.
Fair point. Anyway, welcome, everyone. This is the podcast where we learn English, laugh about English, and fall in love with English, all at the same time.
And today, oh boy, today's topic is a big one. We're talking about why English is the key to success.
Yes, if English were a key, it would be one of those shiny golden keys you see in video games. You grab it, and suddenly, bam! All the secret doors of life open up.
Except it doesn't make you fight monsters. Well, maybe grammar monsters.
True, but seriously, English is more than just another subject to study. It's a real-life tool that helps you unlock opportunities in jobs, travel, education, relationships, you name it.
And don't worry, this is not a boring lecture. We're not your school teachers.
We're more like your funny friends who keep distracting you in class, but somehow you still learn something.
Exactly. So, let's start our journey with the first big reason why English is the key to success, because it's the global language.
All right, Jack. Let me ask you something. Imagine you're traveling to, let's say, Thailand. You don't speak Thai. You need to order food. What do you do?
Easy. I point at the menu and hope for the best.
Okay, but what if the menu is in Thai script, no pictures, and the waiter is waiting for your answer?
Then I just smile awkwardly and say, Pad Thai?
That's cheating.
No, that's survival. But here's the truth. In many countries, when people from different languages need to communicate, what do they use? English!
Exactly. English is the lingua franca, the bridge language of the modern world.
Let's break it down. There are about 7,000 languages in the world today. Crazy, right?
Yeah, and if you tried to learn them all, you'd probably die before you finished.
So, what happened? People needed one common language to do business, to travel, to cooperate. Over time, English took that role.
And it's not because English is the easiest language. I mean, come on, why do we pronounce through, and tough all differently?
Yeah, English spelling is like a drunk pirate wrote it.
But despite the spelling chaos, English became the global language thanks to history, colonization, business, and, more recently, the internet and Hollywood.
Think about it. When a German scientist talks to a Japanese engineer, what language do they usually use?
English.
When a Brazilian tourist asks for directions in Egypt, what language do they probably try first?
English.
When two airline pilots from completely different countries communicate in the air, what language do they use?
English. Aviation rules actually require it.
Exactly. So, English is like Wi-Fi. It's everywhere. Invisible, but you feel lost without it.
Nice metaphor. And let's be real. You don't need perfect English to use it globally. Even basic English helps you travel, make friends, and survive situations.
Yeah, no one is expecting Shakespeare at the airport. Just hello, where is gate number 9? Is enough.
So, the first reason English is the key to success is simple. It connects you to the world. It's like having a universal remote control for human communication.
And without it, you might feel stuck in airplane mode forever.
Well said. Okay, so we've agreed that English is the global language. But let's take it a step further. Imagine you're looking for a job. You've got the skills, you've got the motivation, but your English is, let's say, not so strong. What happens?
You get the job as the guy who makes coffee for the interviewers.
Harsh, but not completely wrong. Look, the truth is, English is often the difference between a good job and a great job.
Exactly. Many international companies, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, you name it, use English as their working language. Even if the company isn't in an English-speaking country, meetings, emails, reports, boom, English everywhere.
And let's be real, recruiters love English. If your CV says English, fluent, you instantly look more global, more professional.
It's like adding glitter to your resume. Suddenly it shines brighter.
Yes, and it's not just about looking good. Studies show that people with strong English skills often earn higher salaries.
Right. I read somewhere that employees with English skills can earn up to 30% more. That's like a free pizza every week.
Jack, everything with you comes back to food.
Well, money equals pizza. Pizza equals happiness. Therefore, English equals happiness. I think I just solved life.
Philosophical as always, but let's get practical. Here are some industries where English is absolutely essential. IT and technology, coding languages, documentation, software manuals, all in English. Aviation, pilots and air traffic controllers use English worldwide. Medicine and science, research papers, medical guidelines, most published in English. Tourism and hospitality, hotels, airlines, travel agencies, English is the bridge with international clients.
Don't forget diplomacy. Even politicians who secretly don't like each other, when they meet at the United Nations, what language do they use?
English.
Exactly. They fight in English so everyone can understand.
And here's the thing, you don't even have to move abroad. Even local companies often prefer candidates with English skills because they deal with international partners, suppliers, or customers.
Yeah, I once saw a job ad for a bakery, just a small bakery, but it said English required.
What? Why would a bakery need English?
I don't know. Maybe the bread had an international fan club, or maybe tourists kept asking for croissants instead of butter rolls.
Whatever the reason, the message is clear. English opens doors, even in unexpected places.
And here's a fun fact. Even astronauts on the International Space Station communicate in English.
That's right. So if your dream job is literally out of this world, you'd better brush up on your English.
Imagine being up there, floating around, and someone says, "Pass me the oxygen tank," and you don't understand. That's not ideal.
Not ideal at all, but it shows how critical English is. It's not just about making more money. It's about being trusted in serious situations.
So let's summarize this. English at work gives more opportunities, better pay, international connections, and possibly a safer space mission.
Perfect. And that's why we say English is the key to career success.
Or as I like to put it, no English, no promotion. No English, promotion.
That's actually a pretty good slogan.
Thank you. I'll trademark it.
All right, Jack. We've talked about English as the global language and as the secret weapon for career success. But let's move on to another huge reason English is the key to success: education.
Oh yes, education. The thing our parents always told us was more important than video games.
Well, they were right, though maybe not about video games being useless. But here's the deal. Most of the world's top universities, Harvard, Oxford, Cambridge, MIT, Stanford, they teach in English.
True. If you dream of studying at one of those shiny, famous universities, you need English. You don't walk into Harvard and say, "Excuse me, do you have this course in Klingon?"
That would be hilarious. But seriously, even outside the US or the UK, so many universities in Europe, Asia, and beyond now offer English language programs.
Yep, because they want to attract international students. And what's the one language that connects people from China, Brazil, Germany, and Egypt?
English.
Exactly. So even if you're not studying in an English-speaking country, you might still end up learning in English.
And let's not forget research. Did you know that more than 80% of academic papers are published in English?
80%? That's insane. Imagine being a scientist and not knowing English. You'd miss out on, well, basically everything new in your field.
Exactly. It's like trying to watch Netflix but only having access to one show from 1992.
Probably a show about dinosaurs.
Or worse, about bad grammar.
Okay, that's terrifying. But back to education, English gives you access not only to universities and research, but also to free resources. Online courses, lectures, TED Talks, most of them are in English.
That's a good point. Platforms like Coursera, Udemy, they all have courses in English, often taught by world-class professors.
So basically, if you want to learn anything, business, computer science, psychology, even cooking, English opens the door.
And it's not just formal learning. Think about YouTube. Tutorials, documentaries, lessons. You get a massive library, and the majority of it is in English.
Exactly. For example, I once learned how to fix my bathroom sink from a guy in Texas.
Wait, what?
Yeah, this Texan plumber on YouTube saved me hundreds of dollars. Without English, I'd probably still have a fountain in my bathroom.
That's a great example. Knowledge is global now, but English is the main channel to access it.
And here's another thing. If you study in English, your brain actually gets used to thinking internationally. You don't just learn facts. You learn how to communicate them in a global way.
That's powerful, because education is not just about collecting information. It's about sharing it, presenting it, publishing it, and that almost always requires English.
So if you want to become a doctor, engineer, researcher, artist, whatever, English is like your academic passport.
Exactly. Without it, you might feel trapped in a small bubble. With it, the whole world of education opens up.
So let's put it this way. English in education is like a magic library card. Without it, you only get access to the children's section. With it, you can explore the entire library of human knowledge.
Wow, that's poetic.
Thank you. I'm available for motivational speeches on weekends.
Okay, so to wrap up this part, English in education gives access to top universities, cutting-edge research, global resources, and endless learning opportunities.
And the occasional Texan plumber.
Of course, can't forget him. Okay, Jack, we've covered global communication, careers, education, but there's another massive reason why English is the key to success: technology and the internet.
Ah yes, my two favorite things. Well, after pizza.
Of course, but seriously, think about it. The internet is basically built on English.
Totally. More than half of all websites are in English. Around 60% of internet content. That means if you don't know English, you're missing out on most of the online world.
Exactly. Imagine opening a treasure chest but only being able to see 40% of the gold.
That's not treasure, that's torture.
True. And it's not just websites. Think about social media. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok. The biggest influencers, the biggest trends, they usually spread in English first.
Yep. By the time they get translated into your language, the trend is already old.
Exactly. If you want to stay up to date, English keeps you in the front row.
And don't forget about technology itself. The programming world is basically an English universe. Coding languages, commands, error messages, they're all in English.
Right. You don't code in French or Spanish. You code in English, even if you're in Russia, India, or Brazil.
And think about software. Almost every app and platform, Microsoft, Adobe, Google, comes out in English first. Translations happen later.
Exactly. So if you're waiting for everything to be translated into your language, you're always behind the curve.
Here's a personal example. I once downloaded a game in my native language, but the translation was so bad, I couldn't understand the story. So I switched to English, and suddenly it made sense.
Bad translations are the worst. Sometimes they're so funny, though.
Oh yeah, like when exit becomes escape from doom in another language.
Exactly. But back to the point, English connects you directly to the original source, whether it's games, apps, or news.
And don't forget online learning again. MOOCs, online tutorials, YouTube videos, forums like Reddit or Stack Overflow, all dominated by English.
Right. And if you're in tech, Stack Overflow is basically your Bible. Without English, good luck surviving there.
So, in short, English gives you digital power.
Yes. Without English, the internet is like a half-broken smartphone. With English, it's the latest iPhone with full signal and unlimited data.
Oh, nice metaphor. Can I steal that for my dating profile?
Go ahead, though I'm not sure how many dates you'll get with "I'm like an iPhone with unlimited data."
Hey, some people love good Wi-Fi.
Fair enough. But to wrap it up, English in technology and the internet means access, speed, opportunities, and staying connected to global culture.
And fewer bad translations.
Always a bonus. All right, Jack, we've talked about English in business, education, and technology, but let's get a little more personal now.
Personal? Do I need tissues?
Not that personal. I mean personal growth. How English makes you a stronger, more confident person.
Okay. You mean like when you finally order coffee in English without sweating?
Exactly. That moment of confidence, that's personal growth.
I remember my first time traveling abroad. I was in Italy, and I didn't speak Italian, but I knew some English, so I used it to ask for directions. And you know what? It worked. Suddenly, I felt like a superhero.
That's the magic. English gives you freedom when traveling. You're not stuck in silence. You can ask, explain, connect.
And not just with locals, with other travelers too. Like, if you meet someone from Japan, another from Brazil, and another from Egypt, what language are you most likely going to use?
English.
Exactly. Suddenly, you are not just a tourist. You are part of an international community.
And that builds confidence. The more you use English, the more you realize, hey, I can actually do this. That confidence spills into other parts of your life.
Like dating.
Oh boy, here we go.
Come on, you knew I'd bring it up. Dating apps. Many of them are global. And guess what? If you speak English, your chances of matching with someone from another country go way up.
You're not wrong. English makes your world of connections bigger. Friends, partners, colleagues.
And even if it's not about dating, it's about friendship. I once made a friend from Turkey just because we both knew enough English to talk about football.
That's beautiful. And that's personal growth too. Opening your mind to new cultures, new people.
Yeah, and it changes your perspective. You stop seeing yourself as just from one place. You start feeling like a global citizen.
That's so true. English isn't just a language. It's a mindset. It trains your brain to think in different ways, to connect across borders.
Plus, it improves your memory, focus, and problem-solving skills.
Yes. Studies show that learning a second language, even if it's not perfect, makes your brain sharper.
So English is basically like a gym for your brain.
Exactly. Except you don't have to wear uncomfortable gym clothes.
Unless you really want to.
So let's recap. English for personal growth means more confidence, more friends, more travel freedom, a global mindset, and even better brain power.
And possibly more dates.
Yes, can't forget that.
So English isn't just about success outside. It also transforms you inside.
Beautifully said. You're getting poetic again.
What can I say? English brings out my romantic side.
And we're all grateful for it. So, Jack, we've explained all the serious reasons why English is the key to success. But now, let's have some fun.
Finally, my specialty.
Because let's face it, there are a lot of myths about learning English. And some of them are just ridiculous.
Oh yeah, like myth number 1, English is only for native speakers.
Ha! If that were true, how do you explain the millions of successful non-native English speakers out there?
Exactly. The truth is, most English conversations today happen between non-natives, and business, travel, even science.
Right. So your accent, your background, doesn't matter. Communication matters.
Which leads us to myth number 2. My accent is bad, so I'll never succeed in English.
Oh boy, let me tell you something. Everyone has an accent, even native speakers.
True. A Texan, a Londoner, and an Australian. They all sound different.
Exactly. So don't stress about your accent. It's part of your identity.
Plus, sometimes accents are attractive.
Are you talking from experience?
Maybe. Let's move on.
Okay, myth number 3. You need perfect grammar to speak English.
That's like saying you need to know every dance move to enjoy a party.
Exactly. Communication is about clarity, not perfection. Even native speakers break grammar rules all the time.
Yeah, I once heard a native speaker say, "Me and him was gonna go. If they can do it, so can you."
Right. The goal is to be understood, not to sound like a grammar textbook.
Okay, myth number 4. It's too late to learn English.
Nope, people start at all ages. I once met a guy in his 70s learning English just so he could Skype with his granddaughter in Canada.
That's amazing. Learning keeps your brain young, so it's never too late.
Exactly.
And finally, myth number 5. Learning English is boring.
Excuse me, we are literally proving that wrong right now.
Yes, English can be fun if you make it fun. Music, movies, podcasts, especially this one.
So to all our listeners, don't believe the myths. Believe in yourself.
And believe in us, because we're hilarious.
Sure, let's go with that. All right, friends, we've reached the end of today's episode. Why English is the key to success.
Let's quickly recap. English is the global language. It's the bridge for travel, business, and communication.
It's the golden ticket for career success, better jobs, higher salaries, and international opportunities.
It's the passport to education, top universities, world-class research, online resources.
It's the master key to technology and the internet, where most of the world's knowledge and innovation live.
It's a tool for personal growth, confidence, friendships, travel freedom, and even better brain power.
And finally, it's surrounded by myths, but those myths are false. English is for everyone.
So what's the big message? English isn't just a language. It's a superpower.
Yes! A superpower that can change your life if you keep learning with love, patience, and, of course, a little fun.
That's what Fonnie Yin is all about. Learn English with love, laugh while you do it, and keep growing every day.
We hope today's episode gave you inspiration, motivation, and maybe a few laughs along the way.
And if it didn't, well, at least you got to hear my beautiful voice.
Okay, let's end before Jack's ego explodes.
Good idea.
Thanks for listening, dear learners. Don't forget, you hold the key to success, and that key is English.
Stay funny, stay curious, and most importantly, stay learning.
We'll see you in the next episode of Funny and Learn English with Love.
Bye-bye.